Hey. So the Kenny Q podcast has happened with the prologue and first two chapters. So obviously it's only normal that we move on. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, mobile live dashboard. Got it. Yep. Yep. Sorry. All right. Everything look good. Everything sound good. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think load. Chapter 3. Yeah, we got a little bit through chapter 3. Shit, that's loud. Alright. Let us... Does anyone else have a problem with putting like caps back on the water bottle? I do. Dawn breaks. We stayed up all night again. Fighting drowsiness, I refill my mug with instant coffee. I've already lost count of how many I've had. Okabe. Using your hands and mug to me without looking away from the computer. I guess she expects me to refill it. Since when did I become her maid? She asked me Yuri for stuff like this. Mayuri's a professional maid after all. That said, Yurisu is the one reading Stern's documents right now. Dara and I can manage if we use translation software, but we're nowhere near as efficient as she is. While it's not exactly what I had in mind when I said I wanted to borrow her knowledge, it just goes to show that I was right to make her a lab man. She's an asset to the lab. For now, at least. I should try not to upset her. Suddenly take a move Risu, dump in the powdered coffee, and pour in the hot water from the pot. How is instant coffee? Is it good? Oh, I'm not a huge fan of coffee myself, but imagine it's kind of like powdered lemonade. 2 packets of sugar, no milk. Risu had already requested the same way 5 times today. I mix it well and bring it over to Kurisu. She doesn't immediately realize I'm standing behind her, so I hold the bag in front of her face. She takes it without turning. Thanks. Her eyes never leave the screen. She's completely absorbed in Stern's research. Even though she was adamant when she called in traders to scientists everywhere, she's not above picking their brains. But I understand how she feels. I'm itching to know more myself. So yeah, so last time, to basically just get us caught up on what happened in the beginning of chapter 3, we basically just went through a bunch of reports, Jerryman reports, and just seeing how many people were died and sent in other back in time or forward in time. And they even talked about well, there's probably people out there in space because of the rotation of the Earth around the sun. But I understand how she feels. I'm itching to know more myself. Dara is fast asleep on the sofa. His snoring is quite loud. Furthermore, it sounds like he has sleep apnea. Surprised Chris has been able to ignore it. Is she just that focused? I started watching TV. As always, the news channels are all covering the Radicon satellite crash. 5 days have passed since the satellite crash, and with the start of summer vacation season, crowds are gathering to get a glimpse of the satellite, which still has not been removed. Teenage girl, I came from Nagoya. I wanted to see it. I drove all the way from Saitama. It's amazing. Where did that thing come from? Yay, I'm a high school girl from Chiba. Tourists from all over Japan are flocking to this location. In an interview today, Michael Byrne, spokesman of NASA, stated that no satellite that no satellite had crashed in Japan, and that the crash object was, in fact, not even a satellite. The satellite is currently under police investigation. No date for arrival has been set. Is it really under investigation? This could be another plot by the organization. Toodaloo! Good morning. Oh wait, should I say good afternoon? Hold on. Got a mail. From part-time warrior. Suzuha. So hungry. I'd skip breakfast again today. I don't have much money on hand. Are there any good places to find insects or weeds around here? I can get by using my survival skills if I had to. What kind of childhood did you have? What kind of childhood did you have? I want to learn more about Suzu's childhood. Door unlocks from outside and Mary comes in. She has a convenience store bag in hand. There are various food items inside, but it doesn't look like they're for us. Ooh, the air in here is so thick. Thick. The three of us probably look pretty haggard since we stayed up all night. But it's hard to put on a bright smile now that I know about CERN. I'll refresh the air. He opens the window wide. The sky is so blue it hurts my eyes. Large clouds listlessly drift on the wind. It truly is a refreshing sight. His appearance makes Zara get up with a grimace. Risu also finally moves her computer, sipping her hot coffee while rubbing her eyes. We get to the clock, then go to the center of the room and call for attention. Since all lab members are present and accounted for, this is a perfect opportunity to hold another roundtable conference. Another? Roundabout confluence? Roundabout confluence? What's that? A meeting of lab members. Have we ever done that before? Do you even have a round table? Not physically, however, it exists in the hearts of all lab members. Am I mistaken? Yes, you're mistaken. Don't go sticking things in people's hearts. Is there one in Mayushi too? Of course there is. Oh, that's good. What's a roundable? And why a round table? You King Arthur? I'm only a temporary labman anyway. People whine about every little thing. Gotta talk to people. Anyway, it's a roundtable conference. Mary wasn't here last night, so first let's explain the situation to her. I'll tell Mary about everything we discovered in her absence. How CERNers make a time machine, about Jerryman, about how men in black might be coming to erase us for what we know. I told you shouldn't do bad things. Bad, you say? We are bad? Absurd. If we're bad, then CERN is even worse. They aren't satisfied with ruling the world. Now they want to get their hands on space-time itself. I agree. For some reason, Kurisu backs me up. What CERN is doing is unforgivable. They're traitors to humanity, to society, and to science. I guess. Mary's just chomping. She doesn't sound convinced. I didn't want to get Mary involved. She's surprisingly perceptive. She'd find out even if we kept it a secret, so it's better to just tell her. Anyway. Sorry. Oh. Well, I need to go check on something. I just want to check and make sure that the... Sounds good. Well, let me just turn it back. Let me just turn it up. Of course I can. I'm just gonna, just to make sure, I'm gonna put up my voice a little bit more. There. Just good. Anyway, Ragnarok can no longer be averted. The final battle with CERN is near. A large part of me is still afraid, but we've come too far to turn back now. We can't unlearn what we know. Rag in a rock? Norse mythology again. Christina, I urge you to investigate CERN. What have you learned? I don't remember being ordered, but whatever. There are two problems CERN faces with time travel. First is the electron injection device, also known as a lifter. Unless they get it to function properly, they can't make the curved black hole singularities naked. If you send a test subject through the singularity in its current state, zero gravity compresses them to micro level. Naturally, there's no way to survive. The second problem is that they can't specify a physical destination. They can't choose where they end up after traveling to the past. That's why I'd say the 14 found gentlemen were the lucky ones. Over 100 human experiments have been performed since 2001. The remaining 80 or so people ended up somewhere they can't be found. Why can't they be found? Did you know, Mishi? The world is constantly moving. Its rotational speed is 1,500 kilometers per second, and its orbital speed is 114,000 kilometers per second. That was authoritative, but he's just relaying what he heard from Kurisu last night. CERN has been looking for solutions, but it's not going well. So even CERN is having difficulties. Now then, have you learned anything that could help us complete the phone wave names exchange? He suggested sealing a thought. Well, I suppose you could call the LHC the world's largest microwave onion. Oven? Of course! In other words, the phone wave names exchange is a miniature LHC. You might be onto something there. I'm sure she'd deny it. In fact, I thought she'd yell at me. But instead she agrees with me, throws me off a little. However, there are too many things we don't know about the phone wave. Why do the same phenomena that occur in CERN's time machine also occur in that tiny little microwave? Unlike the LHC, this thing wasn't made for time travel. It was made to warm Mayushi's chicken! Well, yeah. Since the Jerryman phenomenon occurs with the phone wave nature exchange, Mary's bananas must be reaching the curved black hole's ring singularity. It makes a black hole? Here? It won't suck us in, will it? If it sucked us in, we'd become Jerryman too. But we still haven't figured out the electric discharge phenomenon, or the conditions required to cause it. During our experiments earlier, we were only able to send emails to the past during the discharge. Sorry. Although it hasn't happened again, that discharge phenomenon could very well signify the injection of charge, that is, electrons. And only when it occurs does the path to the singularity open. We don't know the cause of the discharge phenomenon. That's what we need to find out. In the first place, the emails we're sending to the past are digital data, not physical objects. That's a definite difference from CERN's time machine. No, we're doing the same thing. Who's to say that digital data can't go through a singularity? I think it would be easier than sending something human-sized. Well, I suppose that's true. You know, the way you guys talk about email, it makes me think of folding a letter into a paper plane and making it go zoom, you know? Fucking... It's more like a beam of light, like optical digital data. By the way, it's a pain to keep saying email sent to the past. Let's give it a proper name. I've got a bad feeling about this. What's that supposed to mean? You dare honk? I keep doing the You just want to give some oddball name, don't you? How rude. Heed me. I shall name the phenomenon of email sent to the past as follows. The name shall be Nostalgia Drive. Confusing. Rejected. What you? Who gave you the authority to restrict my ideas? You're just an insistent. And why don't we take a vote? All in favor of Nostalgia Drive? Man shoots in the air, but nobody follows suit. Have you forsaken me, Daru? Mayuri? Shan's right. It's too hard for me to remember. It's way too choony, man. Traitors! Fine, then let's hear alternatives. Don't tell me you rejected my idea without having any bright ideas of your own. I think it needs to be something easy to understand. It's an email that regresses through time. So how about retro mail? What does retro mean? Backwards. Mary's busy eating strawberry jelly. That's not strawberry jelly. That's a rice ball. That's a rice ball. How can she eat that stuff after hearing about Jerryman? Sounds like you have your answer, Christina. You said it should be easy to understand, but it wasn't easy to understand at all, was it? But that's because Miri-san is... never mind. Were you about to say because Miri's dumb? Hold on, I got mail. Hold it. Who dare? You don't want to know. Lamau. No. Christian, do you think maybe she's dumb? I don't. I promise I don't. Okay. So you manages to glare at me even while soothing Mayuri. I vote the male who leapt through time. That's too stiff. It's hard to say. It's better than your nostalgic, expeditious nonsense. And mine makes a movie title reference. That's not cool. It needs to be cool. You're rejecting it for that? Tutoru, maybe she has an idea. How about back to the mail? I took movie title and changed the word to mail. I already did the movie joke, Mayushi. Besides, I think the meaning's a little off. She probably meant mail to the future, but our emails go to the past. It's not about the meaning. I took a movie and changed the word to mail. This is a conversation we're having. This is Steins Gate. Either way, it's too long. Then how about DeLorean mail? That doesn't even say what kind of mail it is. Hey, we don't have time for this nonsense. Let's just move to D-mail and move on. That's boring. I don't care if it's boring. Shut down. User's influence in lab seems to have grown significantly these past few days. D-mail it is! Maybe she finished with the jelly proclaims in satisfaction. Wait, when did Miri become the moderator? Yeah, I know, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, phone. I put an alarm for this to do the Steins Gate stream. So why does the D-mail phenomenon occur? Because the path through the ring singularity is open. We've been over this already. We don't know if there's actually a black hole at work here. It could be an entirely different phenomenon, but that just happens to resemble CERN's experiments. It's dangerous to jump to conclusions. Why so timid? Don't you want our time travel experiments to succeed? That's why we put our lives on line to hack CERN. The window! What we need to figure out is how to turn the phone wave exchange into a usable time machine. Do you really think that's possible? Huh. God. There is no think, only do. What, did you get off did you read that off a motivational poster? You're like the classic incompetent boss. Damn you, you dare insult the insane mad scientist? Well, it's not it's not like Okurin's the boss anyway. Indeed, I am the symbol of this lab, not the boss. I don't know what you mean by symbol, but how do you plan to turn the phone wave into a time machine? Let's have details. My plan... Alright, there's one thing. We've been thinking that the electrical discharge happens at random, but I have a hypothesis. Which is... I look at my watch, it's past noon. Recall the conditions when it occurred, Christina. We experimented through the night with no results. But there's one variable we overlooked, the simplest, most definitive variable of all. That is, the time of the occurrence. Ah, I checked the times of the two previous occurrences. When I accidentally sent the first email to Daria's phone, it happened between noon and 1 p.m. The second time, when all 4 of us observed the email, it was 6 p.m. So if we perform the experiment within that time frame, we might be able to reproduce the effect. Let's try right now. Krisu bolts into the development room, suddenly bursting with enthusiasm. I love Krisu. She's so cute. She's so excited at science. Well, I'm glad to see she has her priorities straight. Maybe she's banana supply is getting low. Gotta buy more. The one banana remains untouched. We got rid of the jellified bananas and then ate the rest. Sorry, Mary-san. I'll go buy you some new bananas later. Really? Yay! Ochre and Daruku need my bananas, but they never buy new ones. I'll be sure to amend that in the future. A bunch of bananas is a small price to pay in order to bring chaos to the world. Oh my god, why am I so tired? Why am I suddenly tired? Gracie picks the last banana off the stem, leans under the table, and places it inside the microwave. First, let's see if it will become a Jellyman. Ah! She tries to get up and Gracie bangs her head against underneath the table. Trying for the clumsy girl peel. It was an accident. Gracie gets blushing embarrassment with tears in her eyes. Put the microwave somewhere else. It's dangerous and hard to reach like this. It'll punch you to the floor if we put it on the table. It's Christian, pain, go away. Mary pats the head of his head, then sweeps her hand through the air. Thanks, Mary-san. Kisu pulls herself together. She puts us together, types on her phone, and activates the phone way. Things have to change. The man inside begins to spin backwards as the time counts down. Ah! Krisu, who's peering into the microwave, suddenly shouts in surprise. The banana's vanished. Next same moment, the banana reappears on the stem. On its stem, jellified. Whoa. It became a gel banana. Just as I suspected, the critical variable was time. I was a little anxious about the result, but it all worked out. Outwitted the impertinent genius girl. Now my position at the symbol of the lab is secure. Way to go, Okabe. It was so simple, I didn't... Way to go, Okabe. It was so simple I didn't notice it. He says with a slightly sulky expression. Your praise does you credit, Christina, but I know you're frustrated you didn't think of it first. Anyway, let's see if we can send another D-mail. He ignores my proud laughter and excitedly starts typing out a mail. God, I feel like my authority has been on the client since that girl showed up. It's cool, man. You never had any to begin with. Help me, you two. Okabe, I'm sending an email to your phone. When did I become her assistant? I grind my teeth in frustration, but I do as I am told and insert my phone into the phone way. Names have to change. Slot. What are you gonna say, Christian? Fucking Christian. So I need you. Mary presses up against Krisu and takes a peek at Krisu's phone. It doesn't matter what it says. What matters is whether we can send it or not. Let me see. Okabe is an airhead? Wait, you there, assistant. What are you typing? You'll see. Ready? I'm sending it. Dara has already set the microwave's timer through the X68000. There's nothing inside, but the microwave still operates. The countdown starts from 120. This is where the timing counts. We know that we have to open the microwave door during the operation, but we still don't know when to send the email. For now, we'll have to do them simultaneously. Gracie raises her finger on her phone's send button. I grasp the microwave's door handle. Mary seeks cover. Starting the countdown. Record timer soon indicates 70. 3, 2, 1, 0. He's gonna press the send. And it's now I open the microwave door. Yeah! it's working, you guys! Light crackles in the air. The cushion underneath the phone wave interchange collapses under its weight. The floor starts creaking. It's exactly like this phenomenon before that occurred before. These shards last for about 10 seconds. As it subsides, we stare at the phone wave interchange with bated breath. Luckily, it didn't break through the floor. Did it arrive? Let's check the phone. I disconnect my phone from wave interchange and check my mail. Easy stabilizes me and peers at the screen. Airhead. A copy is an. There's an email there. Two of them even, and they're written in English. Timestamps are from 5 days ago. He starts laughing when she sees the mail, even though she's the one who wrote it. She's so cute. The Okabe in the first one's obviously my name. But what does airhead in the second one mean? My English is shaky. Is she saying my head can fly or something? Whatever. I may not know what it means, but I do know this. My sister's making fun of me. That doesn't matter right now. Christina, did you send 2 mails? So I just like her face. I like her smiley face. Eh? No, I only sent 1. Misha saw 2. She really only sent 1. But I received 2. You're right. I even sent it in 1 sentence, but it got divided. By the way, what does this word mean? Why don't you look it up? X doesn't want to answer. That reminds me, the D mail from before was cut up mid-sentence too. Was it? Yeah, look at your history. I'm pretty sure I sent Okurin's a perv. Okurin's a P. You're right, this one got split too. I wonder what's causing it. Maybe it's related to the Jellyman. Maybe she wants to know why it arrived 5 days ago. Good point. Didn't the last one arrive 5 days before we sent it? Yeah, it did. Is there some kind of rule for when it arrives? Let's try sending more. Here's right. Now that we figured out how to send emails, we should keep experimenting and collect as much data as we can. Alright, Labman's battle stations! He's at it again. Our mission is to send as many D-mails as possible. Diary Man the X68000. Your job is to observe, adjust, and gather information on the phone with next exchange. Assistant, keep those emails coming. Try various patterns of text. Japanese, English, folk with, hat with, emoticons. The actual messages don't matter. I'm sure Shiny Finger would be better for the job, but since she's not a lab man, I'll leave it to Kurisu. What about Mayushi? Your mission is to go shopping. Just buy some bananas for now. I, Kiyoma, shall fund you. Wow, you're so generous. So I guess your job is opening the microwave? Whoa, you saved the easiest job for yourself? It's kind of a dangerous job, actually. No, my assistant's judgment is sound. The key to a successful email is most likely the correct timing of opening the microwave door. I was just kidding. Leave the section. I shall open this door with precision, boldness, and delicacy, as if it were the flesh of a beautiful woman. Corinne, that's naughty. Furthermore, the current outburst is stop checking. You must not leak it to anyone. Got it? Close the window. Very nods. The others are ignoring me. Now I should get the operation name, which I'm known as Op. Don't need one. Let's start. Okay. But you're in my climactic scene. Damn you, assistant. This is an outrage. Yeah, I probably don't want to go through all that bullshit. Afterwards, the demo experiment. Its name is Operation Erd, though I lost my chance to announce it. Continued for 2 hours. During the time, every demo goes back in time without a hitch. Now it's time to take a break. We're all hungry, except for Mary. And except for Mary, we've been up since last night. Go ahead and rest. I'm gonna have a go at it a little longer. We've done it for 2 hours and she's still full of energy. It's hard to believe that she was so opposed to time travel research before. Her scientist's blood must be on fire. We had a number of discoveries, but we can wait to assess them until after we eat. Dora and I lead the 2 girls to watch over the lab as we go shopping at the convenience store. We return from the convenience store to find the Brawn Tube Workshop's one and only part-time warrior standing in front of the building. She's stretching. Hey, girl. What's up? She notices me and calls out without stopping her exercises. What shenanigans are you up to this early in the morning? Shenanigans? This girl has a thing for unusual words. The kind you wouldn't believe. We're building the first time machine in human history. Huh. Cool. Hey, should you be more surprised? Can't blame her for being skeptical. I didn't think it was possible either. And isn't that top secret? I thought you didn't want anyone to know. Crap, Part-timer, please keep what I just said a secret. Sure, by the way. Part-timer glances at the Brawn Tube Workshop. The boss is really pissed. Why? The noise. Whatever you're doing up there, it's got the whole building shaking. Dust everywhere, kind of like an air raid. He was saying stuff like, "What's that nutcase doing? I'm gonna raise his damn rent." Maybe you should go apologize. Oh boy, what if he kisses out? Alright, leave it to me. Daro, go tell my assistant to lay off the experiments for now. Roger that. I won't forget you, soldier. Daro suits and races up to the 2nd floor. It's like a creepier version of the main menu theme. By the way, is Mikasa Kurisu here too? Yeah. Can't think of it. She did pick a fight with Christina yesterday. Have you met before? No. Yesterday was first contact. First contact? That's a strange way of putting it. She's an agent. Oh, really? Weren't you a little hostile for a first contact? She's my enemy. What? I barely heard her. Her voice was so low. I wanted to ask her to repeat herself, but she was staring at the Grand Sensei. She obviously doesn't want to talk about this. Did she call Kurisu her enemy? That doesn't make sense. How could she be an enemy? You just met, right? Yeah. Did she do something to you? Not to me. What does that mean? She's sending someone else? If you want, I can go talk things over with Christina. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you're blaming the wrong person. Jeez, give it a rest. She hits me with a glare. Anyway, shouldn't you apologize to the boss instead of talking to me? Actually, I'm getting cold feet. But I am Kiyoma, the mad scientist who brings chaos to the world. I can't falter now. I steal myself and enter the Brawn Tube Workshop. Part-time warrior follows me inside. I have come. Mr. Braun is sitting at the counter inside, slurping delivery ramen. Even when I enter, he doesn't look away from the huge 42-inch CRT. He's showing some news show's report on some celebrity divorce. Hardware doesn't say anything. She's just gonna stand there and watch him rip me a new one. Hey Okabe, what the hell are you doing up there? Straight to the punch. He doesn't take his eye off TV, nor does he stop slurping his ramen. Yet despite his sedentary posture, he exudes extraordinary pressure. But now is not the time to falter. We're currently conducting experiments that will change the course of human history. The discoveries we make today will shape the world for centuries. I don't care what games you guys play. I'm the owner of this building. Got it? Got it? And the building's really worn out. You keep shaking like that, you could bring the whole damn thing down on our heads. Make you cry about the dent in the floor. Very interesting, Mr. Brown. Don't tell me you forged this building's earthquake safety certificate. What if I did? That would be illegal. In fact, it'd be very illegal if we were in California, because we are very serious about our earthquakes here. Maybe we should seek shelter soon. It's been properly reinforced, but regardless, you guys are still shaking it too much. So what if a few buildings collapse? What's that? As I said countless times before, our experiment is of vital importance to the history of science. No, to the history of human civilization itself. It's more important than prolonging this building's lifetime for another 10 or so measly years. Buildings start shaking as soon as I finish speaking. Pieces of concrete start falling from the ceiling. This 42-inch CRT's image goes to static. Damn it, Terry, what are you doing? I thought I told you to stop the experiments. Hi, Jackhummer. Oh, Kabe? He's getting at me. The ceiling is falling, you dumbass. Some got into my room. What are you gonna do about it, huh? No more shaking. Or I'll raise your rent by 10,000. What? We raised by 10,000? We're ruined. Leave it to me to run. On my honor, I swear there won't be any more shaking today. If that race out, I race out of the Bronte workshop. Christina, stop the experiments at once! What the fuck? What are you smiling about? When I burst into the lab, I find 3 of them in the middle of lunch. Mary has juicy chicken number 1. Dara has a convenience store box lunch. Casey's eating cup noodles with a fork. Sorry, Okarin. Maybe she tried to warm up some chicken. I accidentally put it through reverse rotation and then started sparking. Sparking! I see. I sent you an email. Didn't you get it? Your sarcasm is not appreciated, Christina. You know as well as I do that my phone is still attached to the phone wave name touch exchange. Next to my phone to phone wave name touch exchange while grinding my teeth. Where? Is that it? Down here? One more, please! Oh my god, she's adorable. She does the text chat. Stop screwing around. I'm the one who has to deal with Mr. Braun. But I gave you 5 days advance notice. Well, yeah, the timestamp's from 5 days ago, but... Was he mad? Yeah, I could feel his killing aura. Dara turns pale, but the 2 girls don't seem to care. They know not the wrath of Mr. Braun. Ignorance is bliss. Anyway, no more experiments today. Well, at least we got some good data. Jesus Christ, I have so much shit. Wait, I just keep... Okay, Lukaka. Kiyomo-san, are you familiar with Gero Froggies? They were a huge fan last year. I'm doing this because he's apparently the most feminine girl in this game. We have tons of them at the shrine, so if you like, you could take a few off our hand. Could you take a few off our hands? Dad brought a whole box home for some reason. Then he said they were for me. I don't know what to do with them. P.S. I was so bewildered I couldn't do any practicing with Samadare. There's always something to do with Samadare at the end of Lukaka's fucking text. Also, from what I learned from the Kinniku podcast that I was a part of for Steins Gate, apparently his family dresses him up as a girl. Lukaka's family dresses him up as a girl. They do that on purpose. So, yeah, that's sounds like abuse. Just to force that onto the kid and not let them dress just how they want. Gero Frog? What the fuck is a Gero Frog? Those were looking frog things that were popular with teenage girls that should be last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, they came out with a wide variety of them. Popular with girls. So it's like, oh, you're a girl. Here, have some Gero Frog. Wow, this is fucked up. Shit, why'd you do that? You know, the stories you tell paint a very different picture of your father than the impression I got from meeting him. Which is the true him, I wonder. Reason. I said that last year's Gero Froggy boom was an organization plot. Be careful, Lukaka. Those Gero Froggies may be responsible for your father's strange behavior. Sen. Then Krisu hides her mouth with her hand as she yawns. I'm dead tired. I'm dead tired and my hair's dried out. I want to take a shower and go sleep. I decided to take box lunch out of the convenience store bag. It's cold, so I tossed it into the phone wave and I changed to set the timer normally. If you want to shower, there's one here. It doesn't have a bath though. Okran always uses it. It's probably filthy. I'd be lying if I called it clean. This entire building is in shambles. Sorry, I like her blushing. It's cute. Anyway, I refuse to use the same shower as Okabe. Well, there goes my shipping potential. I understand. Nobody will blame you if you don't use it. Of course, since the three of us stayed up all night, we're all pretty smelly. Given the sweltering heat and the fact that we kept the windows closed all night, I bet this place is smelling pretty rank by now. That's why I'm going back to my hotel once I finish eating. She slurped her cup noodles indignantly. I bought them at her request. She was raised in America, yet she liked cup noodles? Strange. I love cup noodles. Celebrity bath time at a high-class motel? I want to come too. Not a chance. Maybe she wants to come too. You can come anytime, Harry-san. I ship it. Really? Thank you. I think my warfare microwave, take a fresh bottle of Dr. P out of the fridge and join on lunch. Okay. Hello, Cactu. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself. I have not seen the anime. I wanted to play this VN before I ever watched the anime, but I heard they didn't really do that great with the character models in the anime. And they kind of changed the kind of the art style where the eyes aren't, where the pupils aren't white, and I kind of like that kind of art style. I hate that in Restream chat, they take people's emojis and they just like, they turn them into links. The game's, yeah, the story so far is great. I love the characters. Hello, Toru Shikura. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cactu. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hey, okay, I've been wondering, why do you drink soda while you eat? Does it make it taste better? I mean, it seems like Dr. P is the only thing we have here. Ducky. I don't really see a problem. Me neither. Same. I didn't give it a second thought. You're acting weird, Miri. It's normal to drink soda while eating. It's normal, duh. No objections. It's just like a couple. No, this is chapter 3, so I would say it's about 10 hours in. No way, you guys are the weird ones. Well, I'm a pure Docparian. Daru loves cola like a typical fat otaku, and Chris lives in America, home of soda. So I admit our opinion is biased. But it doesn't matter right now. Now, let's discuss Operation Erd's progress. Operation Erd? Oh right, thanks to a certain assistant, I didn't get a chance to present the operation's codename yesterday. Heed me! These demo experiments are all part of Operation Erd. The experiments have been fruitful. The other chapter, I'm sure the game's going to ramp up eventually and actually get very interesting. But as of right now, it's intriguing. I'll give it that. But I could get why people might not like the first few chapters, because in that point it's just like fucking around, introducing the characters, with only some intriguing parts here and there. So you have to begin. At the very least, we've learned what we can do with D-mail. Diamond Dogs. Here's places her empty note coffee table, then retrieves the whiteboard from the development room. While this is she scribbles on the whiteboard, then puts it up against the wall. Yeah. I would never just stop playing this game in the other chapters. I spent like $35 on it. So, yeah, I'm not going to have that money be wasted. That about sums it up. Anything to add? Was it? Yes, shift. Let's see. Okay, so I can't see it because of this bullshit. It's a command for microwave warning function. Reverse rotation, you mean. Force microwave door open while warming is in progress. Timing unconfirmed. Discharge phenomenon. Send mail to phone wave. Names have changed during discharge. Conditions of discharge 12 o'clock to 18 o'clock. D-mail text limit 12 1 byte or 6 2 byte car times 3. Any more fails to send. Distance into past depends on phone wave. Names have changed. Timer input 1 second on timer, 1 hour into past. Huh. And then contents of microwave become Jerryman. Confirmed to also teleport. Yeah, that's good. That about sums it up. Anything to add? Especially, she summarized the vital parts. Mary has her mouth half open in a blank stare. She clearly doesn't understand. A demo can be at most 36 English characters or 18 Japanese characters long. That makes experimentation difficult, so we'll want to improve that first. Furthermore, each email is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you'll get 3 12-character emails. If you try and send more, everything after the 36 character disappears. But we figured out how to control when it arrives. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good, right? Then we can only set it in 1 hour increments. We can control how far back D-mails go by using the microwave timer. Observation isn't enough. We need to find the underlying principle. What I've written here is nothing but verified phenomena. The underlying principle, you're right. It's not a complete time machine until we understand how it works. 3 times? Huh. Yeah, I'm probably going to go through... Apparently there's routes, and I have to go through the routes for each... for the podcast that I do for this game. I don't do a podcast for this game, I join a podcast that are talking about this game currently. What could be the reason for the character limit? In case he remains silent. Mary, who has been staring at things in confusion until now, raises her hand. Chicken bananas have become gel bananas, but salt doesn't turn into gel salt, right? So much gel. First of all, I love the art style, and I love they definitely do well to detail these things out. According to Mary, the refrozen chicken hadn't devegelified when she tried eating it. Casey's prediction was right. And you can send 36 layers, and you can send the name of the podcast is the Kinniku Sensation. We just had our first episode a couple days ago. You can look at that. You can first episode of Steins Gate. We did they've done a bunch of other podcasts before that with like Rewrite or Skyful of Stars or Little Busters, and Katawa Shoujo. I joined in on the final Katawa Shoujo podcast, which was for Hanako. Yeah, but currently we are splitting our playtimes into segments. The first podcast episode, first Steins Gate we did, is from the prologue to the end of chapter 2. And it's not a live streaming podcast, but they're usually put out on Sundays or Mondays. Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Remember that. The first one's a bit of a mess because we did talk over each other a lot. But it was fun. And you can send 36 letters in a D-mail, but everything past that disappears, right? How do I write that down? Kinniku podcast. Hold on. Shit! No! Why do I keep doing that? I hope you guys don't mind if we just like... Sorry for that. I fucked up. I keep forgetting that pressing control just speeds up everything. Oh, we're all set. There you go. Kinniku, yeah, that's how you do it. You got it. You got it. That one. Kinniku with the I, with the 2 I's. Yes, you got it. Kinniku. Got it. Or... Right? Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. I've rarely heard anyone say it, so yeah, calm down. Kinniku. I said it, I'm pretty sure I said it correctly. I did not pronounce it incorrectly at all. Kinniku. That's how you say it. I'm an English major, so trust me, I know. I work by pronunciation. That's Alright, we got that. Let's go. We're almost there. So I think maybe you can't send big things, or... Wait, so I can't... So I think maybe you can't send big things, or a lot of small things. Maybe the curb black hole... It's Care Black Hole. The curb black hole... Cur black hole. The black hole's hole... The black hole's hole is too tight. Don't, no, motherfucker. Daru, this happens all the time. Mayushi? Say that one more time, starting from hole. Don't! The hole is too tight! Outrageous. Stop making her say stuff like that! Mary has flowers for brains, so she's easy prey for Daru's perversions. It drives me crazy. The hole is tight. That might not be entirely wrong. Maybe we have the same problem CERN has with their time machine. If they can't fully control the lifter, they can't make the singularities perfectly naked, which limits how much they can send. Anyways, 6 Japanese or 12 English characters comes out to 12 bytes. English characters are half width, so they only use 1 byte, but full width Japanese characters use 2. Bytes? Not kilobytes? Oh? Oh, so Miki says she's bad with computers? Is that so, assistant? Shut up, you don't see things measured in bytes nowadays, so I was just making sure. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 124 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bytes. Is 8 bits. Well, email isn't just comprised of text. There's more to it, like the sender and receiver's email addresses, the header, and various other things. So, roughly speaking, we can send data in 3 branches of 12 bytes then? By the way, I don't know if using a subject changes anything, but I'm pretty sure that chicken bananas have to be larger than 12 bytes. How do you measure banana chicken? Since each grain of salt is tiny, it's possible they could be converted to less than 12 bytes. So larger masses get crushed by supergravity. Mass might not be the issue here. Data doesn't have mass. In any case, since the singularity is naked, the object is forced to pass through the event horizon. Inside the event horizon, space and time switch places, causing subjects that arrived at the ring singularity to reach ultra-high speed. The data, crushed and destroyed by supergravity, is shot out of the black hole as a Jerryman. But even a small mass has to pass through supergravity. How does it emerge unscathed? The hole is too tight, then just inject more electrons. I don't think it's that simple. I mean, I'm sure CERN's tried that already, and yet they haven't gotten any results after 9 years of experiments. It's not as simple as increasing the flow of electrons. I see. CERN has a lifter, but we don't know what in the phone wave is filling the same role, much less how to adjust it. She has a point. We do know what acts as the lifter, but we do know it has successfully created a path wide enough to send approximately 36 bytes of data through the ring singularity. I don't get it. You don't get anything, Mary. Just go away. Mary finishes with the chicken, looks at us in confusion. Think of it like an RPG. The ring singularity, the entrance to the event horizon, is the gate to the Demon Lord's castle. The Demon Lord? Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified Demon Lord's castle gate. Soldiers can use the magic called Lifter to force the castle gate open, but they're going to keep it open for a moment before it closes. During a moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use Lifter magic 3 times. The 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But soldiers who are left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions. They are taken to a castle prison cells and are turned into slimes. The heroes save them after defeating the door, but unfortunately, they go home as slimes. So soldiers went home as slimes or jellymen? But there's an exception. Soldiers can combine into super soldier with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. Super soldier has the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even when it's opened by Lifter. And so, deprived of his magic effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by a giant Demon Lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime. Combining soldiers, that's just silly. It's to illustrate that the object can't be too big. I get it, that's really easy to understand. It is? It's a dumb metaphor, but I guess it works. At least that's an explanation for why things get jellified. Heh. It's all thanks to Mayuri's hint. Mayushi was helpful? Yeah, great insight, Mary. Yay! But it's still a hypothesis. It hasn't been proven. How would you prove it? With the communist members like CERN? If a copy and she is not a volunteer test subject, I'll happily experiment on you. Your experimentation sounds kind of dirty, if you know what I mean. But I refuse. But I refuse. I'd rather play the doctor than the subject. Same here. No, not in the way he's applying. Idiots. He gives us a cold stare and shrugs her shoulders in exasperation. As I keep saying, the real problem is what the phone wave uses as a lifter. That and the one other thing, how come the discharge phenomenon and jellification only happen during a certain time frame? We may not understand anything, but we've perfected the art of demailing. Isn't that our final answer? Sending mail to the past is amazing, isn't it? Though I guess it's not a real time machine unless we can send people to the past. Even CERN just failed to send humans to. If you believe what Tier says, it won't be another, what? Shit. 24 years before there's a true time machine? Answer Casey's sarcastic question with a nod. Physical time travel is impossible for us at the moment. We lack the funds and facilities available to CERN. And yet, we have realized a form of time travel. We sent data to the past. We should investigate the phone wave further. We need to understand what's going on. I have some fun ideas for how to use D-mail. I know how you feel, but we can't today. If we shake the building again, Mr. Braun is sure to blow a gasket. He'll raise the rent or kick us out of the lab. You can start experimenting again tomorrow, but this I will declare now. I summon to the couch and look at each lab man in turn. You have to take off your shoes. You have to take off your shoes, it's dirty. Today, what day is it? August 2nd. August 2nd, 2010 is a date which will live in infamy. For on this day, we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, have developed the first successful time machine in the history of mankind. It's not the first. CERN beat us. And you can't even say we developed it. It happened by accident. It seems that Sis doesn't know the meaning of the word serendipity. Penicillin, X-ray machines, dynamite, these inventions, and more were all born from coincidence. I guess. But Christian, you said before that time machines don't exist, right? But now you admit they do. It's just that I have to admit it for now. If you investigate how the phone wave works, it might turn out to be something that only seems like time travel. Does nobody have any respect for my gland decoration? Don't complain if I take all the credit for inventing the second, whatever, time machine in human history. 66 Roundtable Conference ends here. Dismissed. Wait, that was a Roundtable Conference? I didn't know that. And it's even the 66. Who cares what kind of table it is? Kissy gets up from her chair and stretches. I'm gonna go back to the hotel, take a shower, and sleep. Maybe she has to go to work soon. I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. When I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep. Though part of me is so frightened by these dark secrets we've uncovered, the curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. We built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads out to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. The world is empty. No, not empty. A voice resounds in the blackness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Where am I? You are beyond the event horizon, where time and space switch places. Suddenly the darkness is dispelled. We're in space! An ocean of stars fills the heavens. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. At one point in space like stars. I notice that point. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through the sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled. Pulled into a rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. Woo! Instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. Stars flash past and vanish from sight. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light. That would contradict the theory of relativity. You aren't moving. That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster-than-light consciousness. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Do I hear Christina's voice? Why do I hear Christina's voice? You aren't moving. The same words. Remember what I said. Here, space and time switch places. You can't move through space, but your time is stretching out to eternity. I accelerate. I can hardly breathe. It feels like something is crushing my body. 1 second for you, an eternity for me. As I observe you from a distance, I see you as a still object. I fall. I'm pulled to the depths of the dark, to perhaps to the ends of the universe. But even beyond speed light, I can never reach it. Why am I looping? No, that's not it. Oh. Is the end running away from me? That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space? Me? Don't look back. Eternity is not infinite. Time stretches towards eternity. Yet it has an end. Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast to the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its stillness gives it that illusion. I don't know what it is, but it is something. The event horizon. I try to reach towards it, but my hand won't move. Don't look back. You will see only yourself, trapped in a second stretched out to eternity. I'm slowing to a stop, but still I keep falling. The end never comes. An asymptotic approach to zero. When will the second pass? Time and space have switched places. A second stretched out to infinity. 1 second becomes 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds becomes 0.01 seconds. 0.01 seconds becomes 0.001 seconds. When will I arrive? Gradually, time shortens. Gradually, my perception of time lengthens. Face forward. Struggle on. No matter how close I get, I can never reach. To the Demon Lord's Gate. Suddenly, her words take on an amused tone. The Demon Lord's Gate. You don't have the key. You can't pry it open. I tried to shout. My mouth won't move. I mustn't look back. You will be captured by the Demon Lord's minions. Pictures in the Jerryman's report flicker through my brain. My body. Don't look back. I want to look back. I want to go back. I can't look back. I can't go back. I face towards the thing. I face the future of becoming a Jerryman. While frozen for eternity. That was partially frightening. As I I slowly open my eyes. Instead of ocean stars, I see the large familiar ceiling. Oh, what a bad dream. It's bright out. What time is it? My phone is ringing. Oh my god, Shining Finger, why? I came like you said, and you promised to show me the IBM 5100, remember? Are you there? Your windows are open, the lights are on. If you're there, could you open the door? I'm out front. When was this? That male demon again? I thought I told you to stop with the spam. Hold on. We're not done. Are you sleep ignoring me, maybe? I'm climbing the stairs now. Please reply. Are you pretending to be out? I'm coming to the door. I was going to knock, but the hallway's dark and scary. I'm afraid something will jump out if I make any noise. Did you go out? Where are you? Are you still in Akihabara? Let's take this time for a break. We'll quick save after the tips. Erd, the eldest of the three Norns, goddesses of fate. In Norse mythology, the three sisters tend the world tree Yggdrasil, which has roots in Erd's fountain. Erd is the Norn of the past. Someone who loves Dr. Peep of all of her beverages. Coined by Ocarin. Abbreviated as FA in Japanese. Used in the question, is that your final answer? In internet slang. Originates from a popular quiz show with contestants who want to be millionaires. Oh, the world's first antibiotic, discovered in 1929. What they don't really discover is that it was made by accident. The dude who made it left some mold in the sink, or he left something unclean in the sink, and it grew mold. And when he came back, he found out that mold can actually prevent certain diseases. Discovered by Wilhelm Röntgen in 1895, famous for his applications in medicine. An nitroglycerin based explosive invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866. Oh no, I'm gonna do something. Alright, let's do a quick save. I checked the clock. It's 9 AM. I slept for over 15 hours. No wonder I feel so lethargic. I suffered yawns. I unlocked the door. Ah! Open door, I see Shining Finger, Kiryu Moeka, standing there looking down at her phone. I was asleep. Doesn't change, but she bows her head slightly. I guess that's her way of saying sorry. I guess I can't just leave her standing there. I reluctantly invite her in, then shut the door and collapse back onto the sofa. I'm still half asleep. Oh, I need to write something down. Writing things down for the podcast, hold on. Okay, got it. I went to invite her in, but Micah just stands in the corner of the room. You're covered in sweat. I just had a little taste of what it's like to be a particle drifting through space. That was one hell of a nightmare. Maybe I'm more shocked by the truth of certain experiments than I thought I was. Anyway, I'm still drowsy. Vision's a little blurry too. I feel like yawning again. I failed to stifle it this time. So you came to see the IBM 5100. Make a note. Then she starts entering something on her phone. We're face to face. Why is she sending me mail? You said I could come look, remember? Or is this seriously how we're gonna talk? Sure, I did say that. If you're going to visit someone, don't you usually let them know beforehand? Motherfucker. I didn't mean to disturb you, but I need to see the IBM 5100. Wake up. I can show you, but did you have to come so early? Wait, I get it. Your true intention is to do an article on me, isn't it? Like back when we first met, she took a picture of my face without permission. Since I'm the infamous mad scientist, Kiyama, I am quite the delicious topic. In my dealings with dark powers, I've learned secrets that could topple governments. People would love to get their hands on my knowledge. Of course, that's why I'm being chased by the organization. That's why I refuse all interviews and photo ops. And now comes this one, aiming to get me while I'm still half asleep. A dirty trick, but effective. Moika doesn't react to the sharp accusation. Am I wrong with her? Is it okay? Oh, now she's talking. Too bad I don't understand what she means. Is what okay? I don't miss the way Moika quickly scans the room. Please show me the IBM 5100. Fine, but just look. After you look, you leave, okay? I won't sell a lend to her no matter what. That machine is critical to our hacking operation concern, the enemy. Mika bites her lip, but she soon nods faintly. It opens the curtains to the development room. Off to the side is a cardboard box with the IBM 5100 inside. It's in that cardboard box. It's in the cardboard box over there. I point to it by jerking my chin. Mika slowly walks up to the cardboard box, takes a breath, and peeks inside. Ah! Her eyes instantly light up, and she stares at the machine in fascination. Maybe she's not only a male demon, but also a retro PC maniac? Maybe she's even a pervert with a retro PC fetish? No way, I don't want to live in the same world as perverts on that level. Sitting at the IBM 5200 for a few minutes, Mario starts cheerfully typing out mail. What an annoying one. I want to take a picture. No unauthorized photographs. First, show me the camera you're going to use. Unless I place restrictions on the photographer, she might snap my picture when I'm not paying attention. I'm being chased with the organization, so I can't expose my face to the media. Maybe that's maybe once I give her my instructions. Just face the camera you're going to use on that shelf so I can see it, okay? No funny business. Moika silently places her phone on the shelf. But she doesn't let go. She keeps her hand on it. That's it? You want to use your phone camera? Moika nods, still expressionless. I thought she was doing a magazine article, but she's using her phone. That tells me she's not very good at her job. Maybe she's so nervous about interviewing me that she forgot her camera? Anyway, I'm starting to feel sorry for her. Alright, you can take as many pictures as you want, but on one condition, no face shots. If you take a picture of me, I'll have no choice but to silence you. I don't want your picture. Oh. Mika starts shooting the IBM 5100. She doesn't even glance at the great. She might act like she doesn't care, but I can tell she's waiting for me to lower my guard. She can't see these eyes of mine. A picture of me is worth millions to the right people. Given her stalker-like behavior, it seems safe to assume that I'm the true focus of her interest. But I won't be exposed so easily. I feel sorry for her, but I can't let the organization find me. I've been on the run for so long that caution has become habit. Leave no trace of where you've been. Stay vigilant around the clock. That's how you stay alive. I keep my guard up, ready to respond with lethal force should she attempt to take my picture. 5 minutes, she's still focused on IBM 500. It's like I'm not even in the room. She dares attack my pride? A fearsome opponent indeed. 3 minutes later, Moika's still taking pictures. Why are you still taking pictures? How many pictures do you fucking need? Maybe between shutter sounds that has lengthened, but she's still adjusting her angle for every shot. Her expression is completely serious. Come on, it's a computer, not a supermodel. I watch her work from the lounge as I munch on a breakfast banana. Well, I preferred to get something from the convenience store, but I didn't want to leave Moika alone. I know the IBM 5100 is too heavy for her to carry, but still, there's no telling what this fanatic will do if I let her out of my sight. So I get another mail. Borrow the 5100, can I? What is she, Yoda? I already said no. I took my answer towards the development room. Besides, that thing weighs a ton. You can't carry it by yourself. Shit, why'd I do that? Wait a minute. Why are you assuming I'll lend it to you? I already said I wouldn't. Really? Really? No matter what? No matter what. Once again, she does the thing, typing on her phone at high speed. Meaning. Did you hear that to send me a one-word mail? What a troublesome woman. Now listen well. The fandom Retro PC, the IBM 5100, has chosen me, as its contractual master. That's the undeniable truth. Not even God can change the decision, for it is the choice of Steins Gate. Besides, I'm only borrowing the IBM 5100 power. When I'm done with it, I'm returning it to its original owner. Who's the original owner? Tell me. Wake up. Stop with the mails already! I can't tell you, I swore a blood oath to maintain secrecy and protect the original owner from those who desire the IBM 5100. I mean, anything could happen. Moika might seduce Luca's dad, for instance, and get him to lend her the IBM 5100. Then I couldn't complain if Moika took it away. I must avoid that situation at all costs. Of course, I don't think Moika can seduce anyone with her personality. And since Luca's dad has a wife and kids, I don't think he'd fall easily either. Tell me where you found it, right? I'm probably just thinking too much. Moika, meanwhile, staring at the floor in what I assume is defeat. She always looks defeated. I'm not without sympathy for your plight. I formed a contract with the IBM 5100 for my own goals. After I achieve those goals, you can negotiate with the original owner to form a contract of your own. When I return the IBM 5100 to the Yanabayashi Shrine, Ragnarok will be over, and the fate of the world will have already been decided. And when Ragnarok is over, whether it ends in victory or defeat, my life as Hohoinkyo will be... No, forget what I said. There's no time to be thinking about the future. After all, my future is already... Anyway, where was I? Jeez, I had some good angst going there. She's just oblivious to the mood. The IBM 100 at Yanabayashi Shrine. Just then I heard the sound of the door opening. Moika twitches. Looking to the den, see Dara wiping the sweat off his brow with a towel as he comes in. Guten Morgen. You sure are early. Ever since university went to summer break, Dara's been coming to the lab in their morning less and less. Then again, he's also been staying up all night more and more. I went to bed early, woke up at 5 this morning. Man, it's hot. It's not supposed to be this hot in the morning. Oh, Okrin, who's this sexy 3D woman? Let me introduce you. This is Shining Finger, Kiryu Moeka. Shining Finger? Does her hand glow with an awesome power? No, but she's definitely an Esper. An Esper? That's stupid. Watch her type, you'll see. Well, whatever. Welcome to the lab, Kiryushi. Yudara said doesn't do much as look at him. Doesn't so much as look at him. She's now looking down at her phone. Not that she really ever looked away. Dara turns red. What magnificent ignore skill. Are you looking down on me because I'm a fat-ass Oda? You're a mainstream woman, aren't you? Well, because this is my favorite right arm. Super Hakadaru. Rika lows her chin imperceptibly. Was that supposed to be a bow? Her expression hasn't changed at all. Everything Dara says flows cleanly through one ear and out the other. And she was so eager to meet the Super Haka before. Hey Okrin, did you do something to her? Like what? We were just taking pictures. Pictures? Pictures? So you're gonna blackmail her and force her to be our sex toy? Stop applying Iraj logic to reality. My bad. Those jokes aren't helping. Oh right, I thought some upgrades you could make to the phone way. Like what? You know how it's a huge pain in the ass to send emails to the past? Yeah? I want to simplify the process. Oh, and also make it possible to forward from the PhoneWave's dedicated phone. Forward? What do you mean? Right now, you can only send an email to the phone attached to the PhoneWave, right? That's right, in this experience, my phone was attached to the PhoneWave, and I changed sockets, so my inbox got flooded with emails. That's pretty inconvenient. If we give the PhoneWave's dedicated phone a forward function, we can use it to send emails to any number we want. How long will that upgrade take? 2 or 3 hours? That's if you help me, though. Understood. I'll help. Okay. Dara really is reliable. I walk up to him with my hand raised for a high five. But he completely ignores this. This is over and begins eating. Damn it, pay attention, Daru. Slowly lower my hand. Whatever, Baraka. Once upgrades are complete, we'll gather lab members and begin discussing we begin discussing serious D-mail use. Something about the practical applications of sending mail to the past. Another mail? You said something about sending mails to the past, didn't you? What does that mean? Tell me! Dar, you idiot! How could you make such a basic mistake? Megu's eyes have never once left her phone. It's now staring straight at me. I need to suck my way out of this somehow. She may just be a part-timer, but she's still a journalist of sorts. She learns that we built the world's first time machine. There's no way we'll be able to keep it under wraps. The organization is sure to find out. Can't let that happen. Yunatana, heard us. No. Rumika shakes her head. I know what I heard. Rumika's pretty persistent. I know that because of her mail attacks. She won't let me escape so easily. What should I do? I should have put my phone to my ear. It's me. There's a problem. No, not that. Information number 8 got leaked to the third party. Yeah, I know. I need to do something. Depending on the situation, I may have to silence her. Yeah, I know. You can't let the organization know about this. God, my foot itches like fuck, man. Steins Gate seems to enjoy sending trouble my way. Don't worry. My scene hell can wait until Ragnarok's over. Elsai Kunkru. Put my phone in my pocket and turn back to Mika. Who is that? It doesn't concern you. He goes down and begins typing another mail. F. What the hell does that mean? It doesn't include her own user signature. Does that mean she was? Does that mean she was in a hurry? Her expression didn't change at all, though. Okay, disregard the mail's content. Take one step towards Malika. She has no time to escape. I'm standing between her and the door. Kiryu Malika, you must swear to protect our secret, or die. Choose now. No time to think it over. No alternatives either. You have learned our secret, and now you must pay the price. You'll kill me? Only if you try to go public. Underestimate the insane mad scientist Ugume at your Are you at it again, Okurin? They're standing behind me. Turn around in surprise. Kyushu, was it? Okurin's kind of crazy, so it's okay to ignore him when he talks like this. Can't you see what's going on, Tsubaka? Imbecile, because of your careless tongue, she found out that the phone waveness of changed as a time machine. Time machine? That was pretty careless too. Gah. This is awful. Everything that could go wrong has. How do I recover? First thing science moment. Tutoru, good morning! Okurin, maybe she wants to warm up some chicken before you start the time travel experiments. Fuck! I dropped my knees in utter despair. We're finished. It's impossible to talk our way out of this one. Here, Reika. I'll tell you everything, and I have a favor to ask. Tremble, right arm by the covenant, I command thee, come forth, hellfire of darkest black, fulfill my desire for ultimate destruction, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Back, I can go to the bathroom. Maybe get something to drink. Oof. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm back. And as soon as this chapter's over. I'm probably going to finish up the stream. I have a horror with my heart, turning the microwave door free with a terrible screech. Screws were loosened, but it sounds like I might have broken something too. Well, whatever. No, I can't warm up. No, I can't warm up any more chicken. This isn't a microwave anymore. It's a time machine. That's not fair. Go buy a new microwave, Okarin. I don't have that kind of money. Besides, this was Zara's idea. We're in a door means we don't have to open it every time we want to send a D-mail. Dara is currently reprogrammed the microwave so that it won't stop when the door is open. Don't you want to also take out the, you know, radioactive shit? Isn't that like really dangerous? Meg takes a picture with her phone. I cover the lens with my hand. I told you no pictures. In commemoration. In commemoration. Of what? Anyway, no pictures. Micah complains. I registered her as lab mem number 5 just a bit earlier. There's a choice between letting her leak word of the time machine or forcing her to join our group. I reluctantly chose the latter. I've gone soft. The old me would have killed her without a second thought. Micah's standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask me something. What is it? Is it really a time machine? Yes, you'll see, but you can't tell anyone, okay? Mecca nods. Alright, Logan complete. Krisu, lying on sofa, looks up from the technical manual she was reading. She got here about 30 minutes ago. Then let's resume the experiments. But won't the manager scold us again? Don't worry. Yesterday I made this promise with Mr. Braun. I swear there won't be any more shaking today. In other words, the no shaking promise only applied to yesterday. Since yesterday's tomorrow, we can shake it all we want. That doesn't sell anything. Why you're so confident is a mystery to me. In other words, Christina, you want me to erase Mr. Braun? No! Besides, I don't think a wimp like you stands a chance against him. He's so muscly! Fortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. I had no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Braun somehow. The other 4 members look at me in anticipation. Are they planning to sacrifice me? Is this a choice of Steins Gate? How do I... While trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager, I went over to the window and looked outside. Oh my god, she's so cute! Is that the daughter? She has cool eyes. Jeep below is mostly empty. The girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her, watching her work. They're alone. I see the back of the head from here, but I know who they are. Hey you! Part-time warrior! My car looks left and right while wiping the sweat off her brow, finally looking up here. What's up? The girl beside her also looks up. This cute little girl is Tenoji Nei, Mr. Braun's only daughter. Looks like she came to play with her father today. I always wonder how it's possible for such a muscular man to spawn such a cute girl. She's adorable. Nei bows her head when she makes eye contact. Bows her head when we make eye contact. I return the nod, then call out to Zuha. What are you doing there? Can't you tell? I'm polishing my bicycle. Can't you tell I'm polishing my bicycle? Aren't you working today? Of course I am. Why else would I be here? You're polishing your bicycle even though you're at work. I mean, I guess the store barely has any customers. Put it bluntly, was there even a need for a part-timer? What, is she still tinkering with that bike of hers? I can increase the style voice from inside the lab. My dad usually acts normal. Well, he gets strange when only family members are around. Like, why I was raised as a girl in the first... Like, why I was raised as a girl in the first place? That says that I was supposed to have another sister born before me. When I asked Mom, she said he was making it up. I'm kind of fed up with him. Yeah, you should be. This sounds fairly abusive. You can't just make someone the gender you want them to be. Allow them to be whatever the fuck they want. How does she know he was lying? Your father maybe embraces some dark deep within his heart that he hides from everyone. Because she would know. She's the one with the womb. Yeah, like Crushing didn't say so. Otherwise, he would just keep having his fun. If you want to change the status quo, then burn those Miko robes in the courtyard. Yeah. I think Chris is, yeah. She was there when I came in. Glaring at me. Looks like they're still fighting. Hey, Part-Time Warrior, where's Mr. Braun? Mr. Braun? Who's that? The manager of that junk shop you work at. It's not a junk shop. It's not a junk shop. It's a CRT specialty shop. My sister's so picky. Junk shop was just a joke to add a little Kiyama spice to the mix. Oh, so that's how you meant. Dad's name isn't Mr. Braun. The little girl diligently corrects us on her father's name. She must not get the joke. The boss is on a service trip. I don't think he'll be back for a while. What? Is that true? It's true. I wouldn't be slacking off like this otherwise. Nate, don't tell the boss I said that, okay? Then let me ride your bicycle. It's a blessing from the gods. I give my gratitude to Part-Time Warrior and shift my attention back inside. You heard her. This must be the choice of Steins Gate. Mr. Braun's currently absent. In other words, we can experiment to our heart's content. That doesn't solve the problem, you know. I'm telling you, it's a choice of Steins Gate. Whatever, I want to try out the Phone Wave 2nd Edition V1.03. Second Edition versus Erosion? Second Edition version 1.03. I get to 1.03. Enough of your unsophisticated names. The upgrade version shall be known as Heavenly Merry-Go-Round. The name doesn't matter. Let's just start the experiment. Sound of a camera interrupts our quarrel. Meg has her phone pointed at us. And sometimes I told her not to take pictures. You look like you're having fun. Mary smiles happily. Dara doesn't react. Chrissy turns away in a huff. Hardly. I'm fed up with these people and they're fooling around. The assistant is such a tsundere. Who are you calling a tsundere? Oh, Mikishi, you know what tsundere means? No. She does. She's an otaku. She has to be. I think you do. It's written all over your face. Mikishi bites her lip. So she is familiar with otaku culture. I wonder how she got that knowledge while living in America. I know what a tsundere is, and I never went to Japan. Experiment, please? I'm tired of waiting. She's showing great interest in the time machine ever since we told her the truth. Of course, I made her promise never to write an article about it. I threatened to take her phone away if she breaks her oath. She does value that phone. The phone wave names I changed is ready to send an email whenever we are. Sending up so it forwards to Okrin's phone. Aren't we worried about the radiation? Dara types my phone's mail address into the X68000's keyboard. Beside Mary was going to be the one to send the emails, so she starts typing it on her phone. We sent the microwave timer to 60 number, whatever, 60 seconds, and press start. Even though the door has been removed, microwave still runs like always. This phone occurs, and Mary's mail goes through the phone wave. Names are changed. Okay, phone to mine. There it is. Tootaroo. Mayushi! It really? Maya stares at my phone in what I assume is disbelief, though it's hard to tell given her lack of expression. What do you think? This freeze the phone wave needs to change is an honest to goodness time machine. Micah just keeps staring at my phone. Hey! Shit! Armor's voice comes from outside the window. It's shaking again. There's a strange light too. What are you doing up there? I decide to ignore her. Mr. Braun is one thing, but she doesn't scare me at all. Maybe that's not a good idea. She's eating again. Now then, lab members. I sent one of the lab members in Greenwick for a meeting. She's just standing there. Good that they had that spot there for just people to stand, and probably another spot for Suzuha or Lukaku. The 73rd Roundtable Conference will come to order. Yesterday was the 66th. Where'd the other 6 go? Hold on. Why you... What did... Your phone's right... What's a Roundtable Conference? Tell me. Only anal or intensive bastards care about the minor details. That's why you will never be more than an assistant, Christina. I keep saying, I'm neither your assistant nor Christina. I know Christina's complaints and proceed. The first stage of Operation Erd, we tested the limits of D-mail technology. Oh my god. What do you want? How did you do that? Preserved sounds military. We discovered that we could only send up to 36 English characters. Today we advanced to the second stage, practical applications of D-mail. Practical applications. I'll send one to this morning so I can say good morning, Okarin. Like hell you will. Write down the back of a leaflet or something. But if it's on the back of a leaflet, you won't get it. Motherfucker. It sure is funny. Yeah, you look like you're having the time of your life there. You big-breasted bitch. When I say practical applications, what I mean is... Take a short pause, look at all 4 members, and I lower my waist. Changing the past. Shock ripples through the room. Motherfucker. I wanna try... Now hold on. It's too dangerous. Are you trying to play God? Oh, what's so dangerous about it? Let's say you create a time paradox and blow up the world. What do you plan to do then? Well, I guess we'd be dead. You're on the change the past so recklessly? Are you kidding me? Don't tell me. You're not seriously trying to bring chaos to the world or whatever, are you? Nah, he's all talk. It's fine to ignore him, Makise. Really? Don't worry, Okarin's actually a very nice person. You'll see. Motherfucker. What's this about chaos? Are you a bad guy, Okabe-kun? I disagree. You won't lend me the IBFT 100. Meanie. I remember asking for an appraisal, but I'll answer Christina's question. My dream is to plunge the world into chaos. However, it is still far too early to bring that dream to fruition. You can only send 36 by emails. That's not enough for my purposes. Therefore, I shall set my ambition, Project Chaotic, aside for now. Project Chaotic? Did you just come up with that? Correct, Makise. Yes! Okarin just is the first thing that comes to mind. He's always like that. Don't ask me, Daru. New assistant, stop that fist pumping. Are you making fun of me? I love Makise. She's so fucking adorable. Okabe-kun's funny too. That's me. So what are we going to do? Yeah, how do you want to chase the past anyway? First of all, the purpose of this experiment is to verify whether or not we can actually change the past. It doesn't matter how trivial the change is. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? Of course! Yeah, it's like the same. When the wind blows, the bucket maker gains. No, it's kind of like that, but kind of not. Butterfly flaps its wings in Beijing, and the storm happens in New York, right? Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part of chaos. Chaos theory. Let's talk about chaos theory. Never heard of the butterfly effect. Everyone's so smart. I can't follow the conversation. Then why the fuck are you here? Basically, any change, no matter how small, could have a significant effect in the future. How do you plan to take responsibility for that? You said that the main word's interpretation holds true. And that makes it okay to change the past? You're gonna believe that self-proclaimed time travelers' illusions? Oh, there, fucker, shining finger. Many worlds? You mean there are more worlds than... I don't believe it. Have you seen Kingdom Hearts? It's pretty true. Can you prove they're illusions? I'm asking what you're going to do if they are. How are you going to deal with the consequences? Motherfucker! Stop sending messages! These are like they're at each other. For some reason, I always end up getting emotional whenever I argue with this impertinent assistant of mine. Such weakness is unbefitting of an insane mad scientist. I need to calm down. You said it before, did you not? When hypotheses pile up and theories are verified, they become reality. That's how modern physics comes to understand the truth of the universe. You're contradicting yourself. No, I'm not. We don't even have a hypothesis for how the phone wave works. I just want to get... Something about Moeka's face makes me laugh. It's just so dull. I want to take a picture of this everything. We're just fumbling around in the dark here. There are still too many risks to try changing the past. We should wait until we know more. Oh, so she's not unconditionally opposed. You're actually itching to try it out, aren't you? Well... Izuku looks away. Besides, didn't you want to prove that the phone wave... Names will change. Isn't it a time machine? If it's not a time machine, then I can't change the past. You can prove yourself right, so why are you against it? Oh, shut up. If you're going to talk about the time paradoxes, then what about CERN? They've already sent more than 100 people to the past. Surely a few paradoxes have happened by now. So you want to stoop to the same level as the guys that did those inhumane experiments? CERN? Did you say CERN? Yes, Michael, we said CERN. We're not doing human testing or anything, so relax. Then Mary raises her hand. She was staring blankly at us this whole time, so I'm a bit surprised. Okran, maybe she doesn't really get it, but what are you going to change? Finally, some constructive conversation. My goal for this operation is simple. We, my friends, are going to win the lottery. Every time Moeka stares at me, open-mouthed. I'm for it. If we win the lottery, I can buy all the computer parts I want and go to May Queen for every meal of the day. We'd be stupid not to try it. That's my Subaka. Money? Okran, that makes Mayushi sad. We should do something that will bring peace to the world. Like, what if we give everyone in the whole wide world an Upa cushion? Peace, you say? Don't be ridiculous. Why is she blushing? I'm the insane mad scientist, Kyo. And here I thought you had ambition. I'm surrounded by idealists. Don't get me wrong. This isn't about war peace, and it is about ambition. It's about discovering whether or not we can change the past. The easiest way to do that is to see if we can win the lottery, right? But your primary goal is the money, isn't it? With that kind of money, I could take a bite of this rickety old building. I could get an office in Daibu, UPX. See, just like I thought. I won't whitewash it. If we moved, we could experience as much as we want without fear of Mr. Braun. If we have money, we could build the future gadgets of our dreams. And of course, we could buy a truckload of Mayuri's favorite bananas. A truckload? No, Mason, don't let him tempt you. Shut it, Celeb 17. The fuck is this game? Serendipity. Celeb 17. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You live in a hotel off of your parents' money. You can never understand the plight of poor students like us. You have an sulky expression. Is he wrong? I'm 18 now, she protests, but I ignore her. What? Oh. I can't burn these good clothes, they're sacred. Besides, I've been wearing them for almost as long as I can remember. They feel right. Is that Dad's plan? I'm strange too, aren't I? It's too late. You have no choice but to give in. Why can't I say anything nice about this? What's the matter if she's 18? Still 17 sounds better. What do you think, Moeka-san? Reaction from Moeka. My sister was trying, it didn't work. I have no idea what Moeka is thinking, but I'll treat her lack of opposition as approval. If you're going to complain, then suggest an alternative. A change to the past that would be both trivial and easy to understand. Got anything? Let's try changing the hotel I'm staying at. Kissy's voice lacks conviction. How are you supposed to know the difference? If you want to stay in Iguisudani, do it on your own. That should be easy for a Celeb 17 like you. Do you have to say it like that? Anyway, why Iguisudani? Because that's where all the love hotels are. One more word out of you, and I excise your frontal lobe with a rusty scalpel. Holy crap, lobotomy? That's mad scientist territory. Then how about we change my fried chicken to a different brand? Nobody cares what brand of chicken you eat. Aw. Sense bonus. Chris and Mary are still thinking, but I doubt they'll come up with anything good. So Mika, I can't tell what she's thinking, or if she's even thinking at all. Maybe she's just staring at her phone, motionless. She's not even typing for a change. Daru has already declared his support for me. Now he's browsing Moe news sites as if this whole thing doesn't concern him. Even with the time machine before you all. This is all you can think of? You guys sure lack imagination. If there are no other sections, we'll use my plan. You're curious of friends, but she doesn't raise any more complaints. As I thought, she too wants to know if we can change the past. She's a scientist through and through. And if I'm not mistaken, she has a bit of mad in her too. Get my phone and put it into my ear. It's me. We're beginning stage 2 of Operation Nerd. Yeah, no problem. Kiyoma, shall take all responsibility. Don't worry, nothing will come back to you. Kiyoma. Correct. This is my choice, and the choice of Steins Gate. Ragnarok is near. El Sai Kongru. Oh wait, look at my lap maps. Now, begin the operation. They use a muscle. They just look at each other. What do you want us to do? Are you incapable of doing anything without my instructions? First, we need to buy a lottery ticket. No, first we need a winning number. Exactly. Exactly, that's what we need. Now you're talking. Don't call me Celeb 17. First, we have to decide which lottery to go for. I think we should go for Dream Summer Jumbo. I thought you heard for that the other day. Did they announce the winners? Should be next week or the week. Should be next week or the week after. Then there's no point. We can only send emails to the past. Oh right. We can wait until the Summer Jumbo drawing date. You got your priorities backwards. Don't get fixated on Summer Jumbo. Let's look at the last lottery that announces winners. I'll Google it. Google. Dara starts searching on his computer. You know, Creasy's thinking hard. If someone sent me the winning numbers in the future, would I believe it? Maybe she doesn't even know how to buy a lottery ticket. That's okay. I don't think teenage girls buy lottery tickets. Have you ever bought one, Moeka? Sorry, just that face is hilarious. Then she shakes her head a little bit. How about you, Okrin? I tried the Lotto 6 once. Didn't even get a penny. Hey, Lotto 6 might work. Hey, I'm pretty sure they announce winning numbers every week. Quick search shows that Lotto 6 announces winning numbers every Thursday. They also, today's Tuesday. They also posted last week's first through 7th place numbers on their homepage. Are you going to send this winning number in a D-mail? Exactly. Though of course we have to mention it's for Lotto 6. Last week's first prize was 2 million. 200 million. What? 200 million? I think my heart skipped a beat there. Wait, first prize is too much. Why? That's an awful lot of money. No, not that. First prize would be too conspicuous. What? Don't you get it? I'm being chased by organization. If we win first prize, the media will cover the event and my cover will be blown. That's stupid. What if Mayushi wins? No, safety operation does have its risks, just like Celebs have said. Don't abbreviate it. I'll be the winner. That way, I showed all the risk. And all the money, right? All the money, right? I see your plan. I ignore Celebs' mark. The prospect of pocketing 200 million yen is certainly appetizing, but that would be too big a change to the past. Just like Celebs said, we can't ignore the butterfly flag. We should flap our wings as softly as possible. Not scared or anything, really. Not scared or anything, really. Anyway, we should aim a little lower. How much is second prize? Looks like it was 22 million yen. Let's try third prize. That was only 700,000 yen. Yeah, that's good. That should be about right. You're such a chicken. That's just coming from the one who was so worried about the risk of time paradoxes, eh, Celebs? I'm begging you. Stop calling me that. I'll settle for assistant. And don't misunderstand, I'm still worried about what could go wrong. I'm trying to minimize our risk by choosing an amount that's just right. Stop being so stubborn. No, you. So Celebs have the last word. Can we fill a truck of bananas with 7,000 yen? Never seen anything like using the entire dividend on bananas, but it looks like Miri intends to do so. Let's ignore the button for now. For third prize, you need to get 5 matching numbers. 5 matching numbers. Last week's 6 numbers were 0, 2, 12, 19, 34, 35, and 40. The bonus number was 08. First prize is for matching all 6 numbers. Second prize for matching 5 numbers plus the bonus number. Third prize for matching only 5 numbers. Moika, I assign to you your first duty as a new lab man. Gotta take a picture of that. It says at me. She clearly didn't expect her name to be called. Figure out what to put in the email. It needs to convince an unknowing me 1 week ago to buy into Lotto 6. Me? You are the male demon, so this should be right up your alley. Mega doesn't seem that interested in Mochinato. I like how maybe he's just like happy. You set the phone wave names I changed to the forward to my phone. Thursday last week, so about 5 days. Is that okay? Kisu puts on her lab coat before checking the phone attached to the phone wave names starts to change. The drawing was drawn 5 days ago. These arrived before that, right? So that means we'll send it to 1 week ago. 7 days is 168 hours. So let's round it up. So let's round up a bit and enter a 170 number. 170 pound. Okay, let's finish typing the email into my phone. 021219343537. Buy a Lotto 6. Sure to win. We replace the number 40 with 37. Usually won't get first or second prize. It'll have to do. You can only send 36 bytes. There's only so much we can say. This man's kind of shady, huh? I'll redo it. Aww. I stopped Moika from erasing the mail. It's fine. I don't think there's any other way. Though it is kind of shady. Don't worry, Okran loves shady things, so it's perfect. It's not entirely incorrect, but it feels like she's making fun of me. I guess our preparations are complete. It's hard to believe that this is all it takes to send emails to the past. The time has come. Prepare to open Steins Gate. It's been bugging me, but what is that Steins Gate thing? It's Okarun's catchphrase. Steins Gate is Steins Gate. Nothing more, nothing less. That doesn't explain anything. Don't complain about every little thing. That's not important right now. I place my finger on the send button, my hands are shaking. I fight to keep them steady. Starting at the microwave. It's all hard. Instant super microwaves as the microwave comes to life. Timer ticks down. 163, 164, 161. Change the past. It seems very simple to do. But just like Chrissy said, there's no telling what might happen. I said I'd take responsibility, but that was just talk. If a time paradox does occur, it could do irreparable damage to the world, I know. 150, 149, 148. How am I supposed to take responsibility for that? Many characters in the air around us. It's working. All you need to do is press the send button. No, we can't stop now. Let's see what lies beyond. Catch a picture forward. There's no way this will destroy the world. There's no way. Let's do 120. Osai Kungru! Press the button. Then says flying mail animation in the world and the words sending mail. 116, 115. A vertigo washes over me. It feels as if my feet have left the ground. Suddenly my vision blurs and everything turns monochrome. Is the ground shaking? Every cell in my body is screaming, this is wrong. Okarun? Okarun? Are you okay? Here's what brings me to my senses. I realize that that colors return to the world. What was that just now? Are you okay? Here's a hand in front of my face. As it means several times on this, I'm standing stock still gripping my phone. My phone should be displaying mail sent, but it's not. Instead, it's showing the normal standby display. Something isn't right here. Look around. I'm inside the lab. Phone waves isn't on. When I sent the mail, the timer read 115. In other words, it should still be running for about 2 more minutes. Yet now, the phone wave change is silent. I scan the room. Other things feel wrong. Things go. Dara was sitting in front of the X6000. Now he's sitting in front of the lounge computer. Did he teleport? At least I remember seeing Dara get up and move to the lounge. This does make sense if it's the many worlds theory. He's just sitting cross-legged on the sofa, reading a massive technical book. She should be in the development room too. Mika's sitting at the edge of the development room. Nothing particularly different about her. Mary is next to me, looking at me with a confused expression. This is wrong. Mary, how long have I been standing here? Eh? What do you mean? Just tell me. Maybe 30 seconds? 30 seconds? Really? Yep, you suddenly ran over to the phone wave, then you took out your phone and started going, ha, ha. Say that again. Say that again, Miyushi. Deer calls out from the lounge. Huh? You started going, ha, ha. The ha ha part. Ha ha. Stop. More sexy this time. Stop it, perv. He's never exchanging the usual banter. How can these guys be so calm? I just need a mail that may have changed the past. Why aren't they interested in? Why are they interested in the result? That's right, the mail. Here, you check my mail. Kiyoma. The mail arrived a week ago. What's going on? The money. Did I win the Lotto 6? No memories of returning up nothing. No memories of buying a ticket. No memories of winning 3rd place. Nothing. Hey, Slip7, did I win 3rd place? Don't call me Slip7. 3rd place of what? What? Again, this feeling of disconnect. Rich Kurisu, who's lounging on the sofa. What did you say that just now? What did she say? Oh, is that because he doesn't know? What? What the hell did you what the hell did you say just now? 6 eyes back at me. Got a problem? I asked what, and then you just... Not that. You said 3rd place of what, right? I mean 3rd place of Lotto 6. What? She gives me a puzzled look. Doesn't seem like she's messing with me. Darn, I set myself the winning Lotto 6 numbers just now, didn't I? Holy crap. There's eyes light up. That's brilliant, man. We can use D-mails to make ourselves billionaires. I could buy all the computer parts I want and go to May Queen for every meal of the day. I'm so pumped up. This is wrong. Mary, you were going to buy a truckload of bananas, right? Truckload? Who's going to fill it up? This is wrong. Look at Moeka. She's staring at the floor like usual, but I don't miss the confused glance she throws my way. Wait. What happened to stage 2 of Operation Nerd? By stage 2, you mean an experiment to see if we can change the past, right? Right, that's it. Yeah, that's why we're all thinking. What? How about to send so we can tell if the past has changed? I think we should definitely go with Okarun's Lotto 6 idea. Maybe she thinks we shouldn't be so greedy for dough. But when I say dough, I don't mean like for baking. I think we all know what you mean. Really? That's great. So instead of being greedy, we should do something that will bring peace to the world. Like if we gave everyone in the world a Upa cushion, I think everyone would be happy. Not the kids starving in Africa. The only ones who'd be happy are little kids in Miyushi. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. What are these guys saying? They're acting like I never sent that demon with the winning numbers. Who the fuck? Oh my god. Hello? My door opens slowly and Lukaku sticks his head inside. Ah, it's Tsukakun. Ah, Tsukakun, come in. Welcome. Pardon the sudden intrusion. Lukaku bows his head apologetically. Mayuri, Kurisu, and I go into welcome mode. Meika keeps staring at her friend. But I'm not in any condition to greet Lukaku. I can't stop sweating, and it's not because of the heat. I don't know what's going on anymore. Questions keep spinning around in my head. Did you decide to wear one of Mayushi's costumes? That would make me happy. No, that's not why I came. Oh, it looks like me apologetically, like he wants to say something. What is it? I reply mechanically. My mind is still blank. Actually, Okabe-san, I mean, Kyobi-san, there's something I need to apologize for. What could he have to apologize for? Timidly, Lukaku holds out his hand, and there, between his fingers... Oh! It's a Lotto 6 ticket. The numbers are the same as the ones in my D-mail. I got Lukaku by his slender wrist. Where'd you get this? That hurts! Don't pick on Luka-kun! Miri gets between us. I let go reluctantly. What's wrong with you, Okabe? You're acting weird. Is the heat getting to him? Sorry, Lukaku, but I need to know, where did you get that Lotto 6 ticket? You told me the numbers. I... did? Lukaku nods with teary eyes. You told me to buy them because they might win. Really? When was that? A week ago. Damn, you passed me. What were you thinking? This isn't supposed to happen. However, the past certainly has changed. Or has it? You think it has, but at the same time, the present seems to have changed too. Hold on, I need to write some down. It seems like it has, but at the same time, the present seems to have changed too.
Wait, did Lukashi win the Lotto 6?
Wow, Okarin's a psychic! No. Mika. Don't tell me. You sent the winning numbers with the phone wave? Your question makes no sense. Why are you asking me that? You saw me send them. I did? What are you talking about? Disconnect. Our stories don't match. I sent the winning numbers in a demo just now. We discussed it and decided that's what we would do. You all watched it happen. Then the past changed. It's actually changed. It actually changed. This is the phone wave. These actually change. There's no denying it now. That grotesque appliance, the bastard child of microwave and cell phone, actually changed the past. We had the power of a god, but I still don't know why everyone else forgot about it.
Hold on, Lukashi. How much did you win?
700,000, right? Third place. Answer with conviction. However, Nakaka begins fidgeting. Something strange about his behavior. I'm really sorry, Kiyomi, even though you told me exactly what to do, I filled one of the numbers in wrong. What? Set the numbers to take in trembling hands. Say 18 had been in 19, then it would have been third place. We're in third place, just like Kiyoma-san said. Why did you do that?
No, so close yet so far.
Pretty sure I sent it with a 19. I don't know if I checked my phone send history. Our phone. And bring up the send history. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh? It's gone. Why? Oh, it's because they're all outboxes. I thought those were like all unopened messages. The email I sent has vanished from my send history. Just like everyone's memories. The demo should be here, but it's not. Unless if it never existed in the first place. I ignored the weird series of my lab ends and head outside for some fresh air. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Lukaku bought turned out to be 4th place. The prize is just 5,000 yen. Hey there, Okabe Wintaro. Oh my god, adorable. Zuko calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tenuji Zune is squatting next to her, watching her work with great interest. 2 questions come to mind. 1, how long has she been polishing that thing? 2, just how much free time does the Brawn Tube Workshop have? You look like you've been brainwashed. You okay? Brainwashed? Me? Well, there's nobody else here. I suppose you're right. Which part? Being brainwashed or nobody else being here? Being brainwashed. You were? Cicely steps up and grabs my face. Then she forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb. Whoa! What are you doing? Don't move. Cicely peers into my eyes with a serious expression. A second later, she lets go and steps back. You're okay. You haven't been brainwashed. How the fuck would she know this? What? When you're brainwashed, they usually put a chip on the inside of your lower eyelid. The vocus of Yes is also known as Fallen Angel, who accepted chaos and discussed Morse Raid. Her atmosphere has changed. Wow, how would you know that, Shizuha? A chip? Immediately after saying that, it gasps and covers her mouth. Then she puts her hand on my shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile. Oh, Okabe Rintaro, please keep that confidential. She can't be working with CERN. She can't be. No, there's no way. She would never. She would just killed you outright. Don't tell me. Is she? So you've been captured by the organization before, just like me. Huh? The organization? Are you talking about CERN? No, say no more. I understand your pain all too well. You do? The organization is a secret brainwashing facility known as Apocalypse of Galient. That place is living hell. I don't want to revive any suppressed memories. Right. I don't think it was called Opaka whatever, though. It certainly was living hell. I can tell you'll make a good comrade, part-time warrior. The day of Ragnarok is near. Cool. Notice her hand in a half-hearted gesture of enthusiasm. Jesus Christ, your eyes are large. Zuha, what's brainwatching? Yes, she tugs on the hem of Suzu's clothes. Aye, Kyoma, she'll be the one to answer that. Oh! Why is she so cute? Take a picture of the cuteness. No, that's okay. He hides behind Suzuha. Looks like Nae's afraid of you, Okabe Rintaro. You do well to fear me, your sister Braun, but you should also pay me respect, for I am the world's most infamous mad scientist. You're infamous? Indeed, world leaders were killed to get their hands on my genius brain cells. Wow. What the fuck is going on anymore? Still clinging to Suzu's waist, Nae opens her eyes even wider and gasps in admiration. That's how people talk when they've been brainwashed, Nae. Eh? Nonsense, part-time warrior. My brain has not been washed since the day I was born. Are you a liar, Mr. Okarin? Don't call me that. You shouldn't yell at children. Look, she's shaking. But Mister makes me sound old. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. What a disgrace. No, there's no point getting angry at a child. I need to show composure as an adult. You're even more of a perv than Okabe. I'm not using San for you anymore. I'm not a perv, I'm a pervy gentleman. What does that even mean? Hey guys, you think Okarin's okay? Hey, voices from the second story window. Since we can hear them clearly from here. Zia starts chuckling. You heard everything, didn't you? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I just couldn't help it. Did you hear about the time machine too? Oh yeah, I heard. Way to go, you! She strikes my upper arm and was, I assume, is just from encouragement. What is way to go, you supposed to mean? You haven't told anyone, have you? If I can't trust you to keep on, I'll have to take extreme... I won't say a thing. I swear, your secret's safe with me. Great, there's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you see some kind of electrical discharge on the second floor just now? Discharge? You mean like yesterday's rumbling? I nod. It happened once before. You're lucky the boss wasn't around. It shook. It was scary. I got a little girl's honest impression. Just now, about a minute ago, it should have happened again. Oh really? I didn't see the second time. She sits quickly, then turns back to her bicycle. Maybe I was too preoccupied polishing my baby. Did you see it, Nae? Nope. Mom frankly shakes her head. You didn't see the second one? I didn't see it. Disappointment spreads out through me. What does this mean? The events I remember happening didn't? The fact that I sent a email? The fact that we argued over what to send? But Casey herself remembers that I called her Slev during that argument. Right after sending the email, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. That's probably related somehow. Maybe it's the phone. Whoever holds the phone. Did something happen? Did something happen? How much do you know about time travel? What do you mean by that? This seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what happened just now. They probably won't understand a word of it, so I don't think it'd be necessary to silence her. It's a kid. I don't believe it. She was dumbfounded after hearing my explanation. I never heard of anything like that. Is it true? Are you telling the truth? Of course! We created a bona fide time machine, and we were able to change the past. Nobody can deny our accomplishments. That's right, nobody. Jeez, that's not what I meant. We guys had our own hair in frustration. Then the expression turns thoughtful. I don't know if what you're saying is true or not, but something lowers her voice. I think you should try asking John Titor. She knows. John Titor. I mean, he's a hot topic now, isn't he? A time traveler from the future? Yeah, I know something, since you're both time travelers and all. I see. He could be right. No, there's no doubt about it. The ending of past events could possibly be explained through the many worlds interpretation that Titor had talked about. And come to think of it, it was Titor's advice that led me to the IBM 5100. He should be able to give me a hint this time, too. Let me take out my phone. It's me. John Titor may have come from the future to guide me. Yeah, that's right. His arrival here in 2010 must be the choice of Steins Gate, El Sai Congru. Who is he talking to? Dunno. Who could it be? Maybe it's someone from the future. From the future? Do you want to know who I'm talking to, Sister Braun? No, I shakes her rapidly. She looks scared. I respond with a weird expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost much. Listen, if you scare the daughter of the person who owns the building, he's probably going to be mad at you. Good. Even if you're interested, never ask. I could tell you, but then I have to silence you. I don't want to do that to an innocent girl. Don't do that! Come on, stop scaring her. She's just a little girl. I seem is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right to be. I'll get in touch with Titor immediately. Your advice is appreciated, part-time warrior. Was that useful? That's great. Her eyes pop open mid-sentence. Oh crap, the boss is back. The boss is back! Let's just glance to see a moped headed this way. He rides a moped? Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Brown. Nay, if manager asks, tell him I was doing my job. Okay, but you have to let me ride your bike, okay? Okay. Good luck, Copy Retire. I'm rooting for you. Zia pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Then they are left in front of the store. The driver stops a moped and takes off his full face helmet, revealing Mr. Braun. Welcome back, Daddy. Nay, what did this nut job do to you? Manager turns his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. That's our bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice. You son of a... How dare you make moves on my precious daughter? I'll kill you. Wait, I haven't done anything. Then why were you talking to Nay alone, huh? We weren't. It was you too. That girl was skipping work to polish her bicycle. Please, Suzuha. My life is too precious. Is that true, Nay? She promised she'd let me ride her bike, so I gotta say she wasn't skipping. This run ends up betraying Suzuha too. Manager breathes a heavy sigh. Skipping's the only thing she's good at, isn't it? Worthless part-timer. What could she do at your job? What she wants to wash the CRTs? It's true I've never seen her actually do work, but then again, do you? Anyway, shouldn't you apologize for making false accusations? What? Hell no. Stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place. Just because he thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place. It's very, very strange eye color for them both. Understand? I won't let you off easy next time you make moves on my daughter. I wasn't fucking making moves on your daughter. I wouldn't do something so suicidal. Run nods in satisfaction. Nay, I brought some cream puffs, so let's eat them together. Okay. Rex comes out next to the part-time warrior's bicycle, then heads to the store, then walks into the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs? You can't get any more out of character than that. Is this what having kids does to a man? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Caring about your daughter that you just want to have fun with her? Hey, part-timer, I know you're sucking off. Hey!
And why is the 42-inch on? I thought I told you to turn it off. I'm sorry! He sees it to her fate and returns to the lab. Poor Suzuha. You need to get in touch with Titor as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance of everyone on the streets of Akiba.
Ah, the whole gang's here. When I rush into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. You're supposed to be presuming to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her. Wait, we'll talk when everything's over.
What the motherfucker?
It's a shining finger? Damn it. North, she used to be kind of scary, nya. Cold as ice, nya. But I hear that she sometimes smiles on stage now, nya. First time a smile. I want to see her smile, nya. But I don't want the media to defile her with their grubby paws, nya. I think that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Braun's back. That's just everyone for today. I'll buy more bananas tomorrow, okay? He picks up her Oopa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me. When did she get an... Did she always have that? Let's look guys super tight and chirp, okay? She's worried about me, but she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. She has work after this, so she leaves. Dory goes to probably see Ferris. I always feel bad for Luca, because he always looks like he's about to cry, and I just want to hug him. But before he leaves, Lukaku apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows at the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure silence. Make it leave nothing more than a tiny bow. In less than 30 seconds, Chris and I are the only ones left in the lab. Oh, great. What now? What? I want to hear more about the time machine next time. Okay? It's a promise. See you. I didn't promise anything, though. Listen. Oh, wait. Let's take this as a break to... no! Keep doing that. Let's see. Mainstream woman. A derogatory term used by Taka to describe women who subscribe to a way of thinking incomprehensible to men. Such women are supposedly influenced by mainstream culture, as promoted by women's magazines. Some claim that this phrase is used by men to justify their lack of success with women. Oh, so it's a bit of a sexist thing to say. A girl who is usually aloof and acerbic, soon, but becomes affectionate there when alone with her romantic interest. However, the definition has been getting more broad recently. Yeah, so the idea that even if something can be a formula, it is hard to perfectly predict its outcome. However, this doesn't mean that the result is random. It means that the slightest variation in initial conditions can cause a wildly diverging outcome. The theory only applies to long-term predictions. Hold on. Okay, good. I wanted Structural brain treatment for mental disorders. A small hole is made in the skull, and the frontal lobe is severed with a long scalpel. There are cases where this technique has cured mental disorders enough to earn the inventor a Nobel Prize. However, this technique can also cause serious side effects, including loss of humanity. In the 1970s, many countries had banned the process. That is true. The frontal lobe is very important. It basically helps with movement. Well, I'm not sure if it's that, but it helps with a lot of thinking. Lots of, like, what makes you you. Less than 30 minutes, Kiryu and I are the only ones left in this lab. Bearcat fan, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself. I've always wanted to play this game. Is it all story based, or do you get to make decisions to take actions? So far, the only decisions I've had to make were on phones, and that I think is like extra bullshit. Just to get answers, just to like learn more about other characters. It is very story based because obviously it's a visual novel. So, but I think there are going to be decisions later on because there are apparently routes. Hey assistant, you're not going back to your hotel? Is there a problem? No, no problem. I was just wondering what you're still doing here. Nothing. Just wanted to think for a bit. Can't you get your hotel? What? You kicking me out? I get it. You'd be the only in your tower, but you have no friends. You want me. Kiyoma. Click out to you. Isn't that right? You spoiled celeb staff. You're the lonely one, aren't you? You've been acting gloomy all day. Do you need some advice? I'm an outsider, in a sense, so it should be easier to talk to me, right?
Yeah, I decided not to watch the TV series because I wanted to read the visual novel. And then getting advice from a young woman is kind of... but if you're fine with that, then just ask away. Why does she have to be such a smart ass? Look at that picture. She even has this mocking grin on her face. You need to send some emails. If you insist on staying here, then be quiet and stay out of my way. Okay, zombie? Of all your names, that one's the worst. Starting a complaint, Kirsten makes no move to leave. He sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier. Wouldn't that make her a genius? Want some coffee? Sure. Thank you, Red Cafe. Yeah. Makes an instant coffee for Creasy. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. If I manage to follow Suzuha's advice, get in touch with Tidor. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the Manu world's interpretation. Which would mean that the Creasy sitting over there isn't the same Creasy with whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How can that be? What's wrong with you? Stop fidgeting. Mira goes at me coldly. Damn it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again. Keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm a Anyways, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask John Titor. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBM 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Now stalling, I take out my phone. That sounds like a typewriter. Thanks for intel on the IBM 5100. The code is from Cerner's database. In other news, I successfully built a machine that sends emails to the past. When we change the past by sending an email, does that change the world line? Need water. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, it's my dad. When we change the past by sending an email, does that change the world line? I noticed some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the main world interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof, if you don't mind. I sign and check my phone. Now I wait for his reply. Check the @channel thread just to make sure. But Titor hasn't posted recently. That was a pretty heavy sigh. Missy says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about that about how that email changed the past. But how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Creasy? Because I don't think Mary Jaru would understand this problem. Creasy on the other hand might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Just then, my phone rings. Voice only. Hello? Hello? Okrin, I've made a terrible mistake. Mistake? Is it about the phone wave? Names have to change? No, it's probably about Faris. I gulp. I know it's pathetic for mad science to show anxiety, but I can't help it. Let me listen and wait for Dura to speak. Actually, I left my wallet at the lab. Huh? What? I can't go to making like this. Can you bring me my wallet? I'll buy you a drink. Go jump in the river. I shout and hang up. Damn it, I got stressed for nothing. Right afterwards, my phone rings again. Yeah? I'm not delivering your wallet, okay? To Okarin. Oh, it's you. You're Atari, right? You don't have to lend that dumbass any money, okay? Hey Marshall, welcome to the stream. I think we're getting near the end of the chapter, so I'm probably gonna be finishing up soon. Okay. Silkerin, I was wondering if you cheered up. Did you hug Upa like I said? No, I'm a mad scientist full of madness and ambition. That's good. You know, if you're worried about anything, talk to Mishi, okay? Maybe she doesn't understand hard things, but she does understand Okarin. You understand me? Sure, you've been together since we were little, after all. Hang it up. Work hard now. Thanks, bye.
She thinks she knows me. She thinks she knows me. Okabe, you're grinning. Tutaru. Nonsense, Slipsev. Don't call me Slipsev. I was going to tell Casey the truth, but now I've changed my mind. Mad scientist would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like my Eri. You should probably tell her anyway, because she is the smarter one here. You look like a girl in love waiting for an email from her boyfriend. She sure likes attacking for every little thing. Hi, Mary. You know, I've been working at Make Cream for 3 months as of today. They're the girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew by. Oh, but don't worry. Don't worry. Maybe she's still Okrin's hostage full time. Okay. Okay. Can't believe you work in a maid cafe. I mean, you still never cosplay outside of work. A party after just 3 months? Ridiculous. I don't see how that deserves congratulations. You girls are crazy. Need money to buy junk food or else she'll die of starvation. I understand. That might probably get us the best one to what we might learn from her. Like, why doesn't she wear cosplay? You sure likes to attack her little thing. Are you really that desperate for attention? Just getting revenge. You're always making fun of me, so I deserve at least this much. Despite what you may think, I actually respect you. That's rich. You don't even say my name right. I'm sorry about that. She lifts her face and stares at me in shock. Well, that's unexpected. He actually apologized. I do apologize, but I can't help it. My brain has recorded you as my assistant, Christina, and I cannot correct it. I'm gonna crack your skull open and stick the electrodes in your hippocampus. After the exchange, John Tito's mail arrives. Okay, open mail. Greetings, Kyowa. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Calm down. Well, I mean, we all know what happened. Just gonna send it. Who are you talking to? John Titor. Huh? No way. He's open to discussion as long as you're not trying to troll him, and his mail address is public. This is the second time we've exchanged mails. No wonder you keep referencing Tira's post. You believe him, don't you? Not entirely, but there are several points in the story I do agree with. Really? I can't see it as anything but fiction. Apparently John Titor is an actual person, like, myth in real life. Back in 2001, apparently some dude did come online saying he was a time traveler. That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed Divergence, if only a little. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original word line to an ever so slightly different word line. On this word line, you received an email from the future containing the lot of 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email, but your friend got the number wrong when he purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the word line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous word line. Just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? That is interesting. So, did my consciousness change? Like, yes, I still have memories from the past. Maybe it's because he was the one holding the phone. That was quick. Oh shit, oh shit. I've confirmed that the range is currently 0.5, whatever that number. That is one of the most interesting aspects of this, is that this is based, like, they took some myth from 2001 and used it to make a 2009 visual novel, which is very interesting. I mean, I'm sure most of the science in this game is pretty much bullshit, but they make it sound like as if they know what they're talking about. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the word line before you change the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. But in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time, a situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gives a means of physical time travel, so I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you've... How exactly... Nah, whatever. Since speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett Wheeler model is accepted in my timeline. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields, which describe the extent of the world line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. I'd say besides the actual time travel, the other science hacking aspects are all fairly explained as it really works. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. Reading of 0% divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. We just change these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? I can't see what that icon is, Marshall. I'm sorry. But oh wow, I didn't have to press anything. He just went immediately to it. Simply put, attractor fields are the focal points of world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for a phenomenon presently known as fate, or fate and chance. There's no real point making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kyoma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who... Wait. Oh, so it's like you might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence, across the wall that divides attractor fields. So is it just coincidence that it's him, or was it somehow given to him? The tone of the teacher's meal suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power? First, I feel a sense of pride. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? In the first place, I can't confirm this is the real John Titor. I don't even know if the John Titor from 2000 was really a time traveler. If Titor's world line theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I begin to doubt, all his words start to smell like lies. That stuff about the IBM 1500 might have been a lie too. That mysterious program code might have just been a simple bug. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's starting to sound like some new age con artist. It's not, maybe it's not a power, maybe it's just some sort of like biological thing. Your mind has this like ability to understand what's going on. Besides, I don't need Tiro to tell me that. He's distracted at the sound of my laughter. Don't just start laughing like that. It's creepy. But I must. He says I have powers. Isn't that rich? You have to tell me what I already know, John Titor. Send my phone to heights of the heavens. Here. You know why? You know why I don't cosplay? Maybe she doesn't want to stand out. I mean, I'm your hostage, right? Then why do you make cosplay? Why the fuck do you do that? Raise my phone high to the heavens. My true power is the magic eye reading Steiner. Sounds to me like you got a bad case of Chunibu. Eh? 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 He still hides her face in her book. She pretends to read, but I can see from her that her ears are bright red. Aww. How does she know about Chunibu? Is she an at-channeler after all? No, that doesn't matter now. I had to reply to Titor. What is beyond the wall? What will happen when we cross it? I think that's what they're trying to figure out. First of all, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on that channel, my goal is to change that future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Okay, now it's getting creepy. Is this some new cult, or is he really trying to con me here? He's also contradicting himself again. The detour who explained in 2000 that he traveled back in time to retrieve technology lost in World War III. If this guy's saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by CERN, this guy might be an imposter. I'm fed up, so I quit replying. But just as I'm about to put away my phone, the mail comes. I went from working while enduring Crease's cold glare. And what I read there, Kyoma, I want you to be the Messiah. Raises the hairs on the back of my neck. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something's very wrong. Messiah. I think Messiah was capitalized. Chaos theory, whatever. Messiah, noun. In Christianity, a title for Jesus Christ. 2, one who brings salvation to mankind, a savior. One who rescues other from peril. After this, I'll probably finish up the stream. Salvation, deliverance from pain and suffering. From Kojian Dictionary. Nope. We'll just read the rest of the tips. A major part of the RAN. The hippocampus governs memory and spatial navigation. Alright. Okay. Okay. Chaos theory, homeostasis. Let's get back to the main menu. So yeah, so far it's finally started to pick up. It's finally getting much more interesting than it had before, because we finally figured out how we go through time. So far I'm enjoying it. I don't know what I still need to ask Bread Boy where I need to stop for the next podcast, but once I do, yeah. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. It's a really good visual novel, and I'm enjoying it. Not really much else to say, because like it's just a lot of just good. But yeah, so that is where I'm going to end this for today. Yeah, so it seems like things are really going to pick up after, from what I heard, it's after chapter 6, but things are starting to pick up already. And I'm very interested to see where it goes. And what mysteries will be solved that we already have questions to, like, who killed Makise in that one timeline? And all, like, all other shit. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know, I might stream tomorrow. Depends on how I feel. See you guys. Bye. Tutor.